Hey sis, brothers, brethren, I am back. Yes, I am back. Yes, your girl's back. I want to say hello, hi to all my new subscribers. Thank you guys for subscribing. Like, I appreciate y'all. Like, I'm this close to 300. Like this close. So, like, subscribe. Y'all tell everybody about me. Thank you so much. So, this is my first story time. And I know by the title, you're probably like, what the fuck? But, yes. This story time is very interesting. Because, first of all, before, like, the whole Pete incident, I just want to kind of give you guys, like, a backstory. So, I have dated about 3 guys who had foot fetishes. Now, the guy that I'm going to talk about is the first guy. That kind of, like, introduced me to the fact that there is something called, that there is such thing as a foot fetish. I swear the last time I saw something that was like a foot fetish was MTV. Like, it was an episode about it, but on like The Real World or something, or I think it was a True Life, something like that. If y'all know what I'm talking about, then y'all like. But yeah, like, nothing is wrong with people with foot fetishes. I'm gonna put that out there. Like, I don't have a problem with it. I never had a problem with it. But this one instance kind of put me off. So I know you guys are probably wondering how, like, what does a foot fetish guy have to do with peeing? Come in closer, my darlings. I'm gonna explain it. So basically, I met this guy. I was actually working with him. I would say, like, I met him when I was 19 or 20. I don't know when I met this guy, but I started talking to him. I had recently was on and off with this guy I was dating, and I was talking to him, and I met him at work. He was a cool dude. He was a cool dude, like real cool. But he was definitely older than me. He was actually in the military. Now that I'm thinking about it, he was in the military. I don't know what part or branch of the military he was in. I can't remember. It was a while ago. So at work, like, I knew he liked me. Like, he would talk to me, say what's up. We would sit next to each other and, like, chop it up. And then one of my homegirls actually tried to put us together. So he would do things that would show that he had, like, a foot fetish, but I never caught on to it until he told me. So, like, when we first started talking, like a week or two in of us just, like, not hanging out, but just, like, chit-chatting at work. Like, he would always, like, look at my feet and be like, oh my god, you have such pretty feet. I was like, thank you so much. But he would also, like, kind of soft it over with, like, oh, you're pretty, you're beautiful, da da da. I was like, okay. So then, like, some weeks passed at work, and, like, we would sit in the cut, cause I worked in customer service, and he would just sometimes ask to, like, rub my feet for me. Like, he'd be like, oh man, I just love your toes. Like, you have the prettiest feet, and you always have different colors. Like, I love this black, or I love this purple. And, like, he would, like, be like, can I rub your feet? And I never thought anything of it. Like I said, I was very unknown to the fact that there's people out there who have foot fetishes. So I would let him rub my feet at work. Like, fuck it. Like, he would, like, rub one, or he wouldn't do both. He would, like, rub one, because, you know, we at work. So go ahead, rub that foot, rub it. So finally, I believe we started, he took me out. So he took me out, we had some fun, and, like, he was like, we would talk, and then, like, somehow he would always talk about, he would bring up my feet, like, how nice feet I have. And I would always be like, I don't think I have that nice of some feet. Like, I think my feet are pretty normal. But fast forward, I would say, of us talking, like, just dating, not like we're together or anything, a month in. And then we was just, what were we doing? I think we were just chilling in his car. Like I said, he was an older dude. I would say that at that point, I was either 19 or 20, and he was probably 33. He was an older dude, and, like, I'm used to dating older guys. That's just something I like to do. So he was just like, he was looking at my feet. And at that point, I left this out. At that point, he was paying for me to get my feet done every other week. well, every week. Like, he would want me to change my foot color, and I just thought like, shit, fuck it, give me the money, I'll get my feet done. So at that point, he would be like, you know, I'm always infatuated with your feet. And I used to be like, yeah, because I have pretty feet. I know, thanks. You tell me every other time. And he was like, well, no, like I'm really, really, like, I like your feet. Like, I like feet. And I'm just sitting in the car like, okay, like, so everybody likes something. And he was like, no, like, I like feet. And I'm just like, okay. But then like, it's like, sometimes I take things slow, because it was like he had to like look me down and be like, I really do like feet, and I hope you allow me to suck on your toes. And I'm like, oh my God. Okay. My motto has always been, when I date any guy, look, you into what you into. As long as it's not too crazy, I'm not judging you. I'm not gonna judge you. What you want to do is what you want to do. But I'm just sitting there like, he was like, I have a foot fetish, and I was just like, a foot fetish. In my head, I'm just like taking everything in. I'm like, okay, so I guess a foot fetish. I'm like, I don't care. He was like, okay, cool. So you gonna let me suck on your toes? And I was like, yeah. I was like, yeah, you can suck on my toes. Suck on whatever you want. So after that night of us just hanging out, I went back home, and I really wanted to kind of understand more of what a foot fetish was. So I'm Googling. I'm just Googling, like, and then like I pull up a flick on Pornhub, and I'm like, oh, that's what you mean. Okay. Like, that's what I was just thinking in my head, like, okay. And in my head I'm thinking, is that like, I'm watching like girls like jack a dick with the foot, like niggas just put half of their whole mouth or the foot in their mouth. I'm just like, I hope that's not what he wants to do. Like I'm not that flexible. Like, I don't know, like a lot of things were going through my mind, but at that point I was like, whatever. Fast forward a month and a half into it of us dating, he still hasn't, like, you know, sucked my toes or anything, because I was kind of like, I would find ways out of it. Like, every time he would ask me, I would just be like, oh, like I'll just be ducking, you know, like ducking. So I would find a way to ignore it. And you know, I'm not judging him, I just didn't know what would happen. So one day, it finally happened, y'all. So I think I was hanging out with him in his car, and at that time, at that point, I think I was 20 or 19, like I said, and I was still staying with my mom. So I was gonna I'm Haitian, y'all. I'm not bringing no man in my mama's house. And like I said, he was older, so he had his own place, and he was in the military, so he was only working at our job for a certain amount of time before he was gonna do something back with the military. So he had his own little place, so we go over there to hang out, and like I'm sitting on the couch, and he's like, bring them feet over here. With that voice in that eye, like, oh shit, it's about to go down.
It's about to go down.
Bring the feet. I can't even tell part of the story. I'm sorry. So he's like, bring them feet over here. So I bring them feet over there. So I bring my feet over there, and he just goes to town. I mean, I don't know if I should bleep, but he just starts sucking and just tongue fucking in between my toes and like, oh my God. And I'm just sitting there in the side, like, I'm watching him. Every time he looks at me, I'm just like, And I'm just like, I don't know what to do. I don't know. So at that point, I'm letting him go to town on my toes, like have fun, enjoy yourself, party on. Cause at that point I'm already too deep in, I can't go nowhere. So after he's done, at that point, I've only known him for like, at that point when it happened, like I would say like I said, a month and a half or so, or 2 months, I don't know. But then like I wasn't trying to fuck, like believe it or not, I wasn't fucking, no. So I wasn't fucking because of the toe thing. I just was not fucking him. Like I didn't know him that well yet. I wasn't gonna fuck him. So at that point, he's like, let's go take a shower. And I'm just like, okay. And like, even though the toe thing happened, I'm still attracted to the guy. Like, he's a cute guy. So we go take a shower. You go take a shower. And like, we in there, like, feeling on each other, kissing each other, like, you know, things that you do when you into a guy in the shower. At this point, I'm thinking like, no more foot stuff about to happen, and we definitely not gonna fuck. It's just a shower. I'm not gonna let him fuck me. So we just like, you know, entertaining each other, like enjoying each other's company in the shower, like not fucking or anything, just enjoying each other. He already knew that I was not going to allow him to fuck yet, or until I was ready, and I was not ready. We're in the shower. I'm sorry, I had a little brain fart, but I'm in the shower and I'm like, I gotta pee, so I'm gonna get out. Cause at that point we was in the shower for a while and I was like, I have to pee, I'm gonna get out. I'm not gonna pee in the shower with the guy there in his own house. I'm like, I'm gonna get out. He's like, and that's when he whispered in my ear, in my left ear or my right ear, whatever ear it was. He was like, pee on me, just pee on me. And I'm like, no, I'm not doing that. That's pretty nasty. He was like, come on, man, just pee on me, bruh. I was like, no, but that's nasty. Come on. I was like, I'm not gonna do that to you. That's disrespectful. And he was like, listen to me. Listen to me. Close and personal at this point. And mind you, we're naked. And it's just so awkward for me. And he's just like, just pee on me. And I'm just like, pee on you? Pee on you? So I didn't want to seem like a little chump. Like, he 33. I'm you know, I'm a youngin', but like, I wanted to be like cool and understanding. Like, I'm not judging. And I'm like, are you sure? He's like, yeah, do it. And I'm just like, but I don't want to make it weird. He like, it's not gonna be weird. I'm asking you to do it to me. So he sits. Like, he had this little. It wasn't like somewhere you could really sit, but it was like. He was more on the floor, if you want to be honest. He kind of like slants and kind of like sits on the floor. Mind you, the shower head is still running. And he's just like, go ahead, just sit on me right now. So I sit on him. And he's like, do it. I'm not judging you, just do it. Come on. His eyes is closed, y'all. It's just such a weird moment. And I'm just like, and I'm just sitting on him like, I'm breathing. Not hard, but I'm trying to breathe in my mind, in my brain, like, let it out, let it out. So I'm just trying to think about letting it out, and I'm just like, I can't do it, 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 I can't, this is nasty. So then he's like, bruh, just do it. It's not that big of a deal. You make it a big deal, you acting like a little pussy. I'm just like, well, he didn't say pussy. He was just like acting like a, I think because he didn't curse at me. He was saying that I was acting like a scaredy cat or some shit to entice me or to peer pressure me. And it worked. So, sat on him. And then I was like, don't look at me. His eyes was closed, his head was like this. And then I just let it go, you guys. Don't judge me. I just let it go. I let it go. I'm embarrassed to say that I did it, but it was so weird. So then like when I did it, he was just like, oh my God, wow. And I'm looking at him like, this too much. So I just jump up and I'm just like, this too much. And like, I just wiped myself in there, and I'm just like, I gotta get out. This is too much. So I get out the shower, and like I you know, dry myself off, do what I had to do, clean myself off. I go sit in, get dressed and go sit in his living room. And sorry guys. And he comes out of the shower, sits next to me, he's just like, you wanna go get something to eat? I'm kinda hungry. I'm just thinking in my head like, nigga, I just peed on you, bruh. What the fuck is wrong with me? What the fuck is wrong with your ass? So at this point, I need to get the fuck up out of there. So I'm like, I really gotta be home. I gotta work in the morning. You know how it is. I work in the morning. Cause he like, I would work at 8 a.m. or 7. I start at 7. I was part-time. And he would come in, I think at 11 or 10 or 12, something like that. And I'm just sitting there and I'm just like, I gotta go. I gotta go. So I'm gonna see you later. I'm gonna text you. And I'm just like, bye. And he walks me out and everything, and he leaves. I'm in the car sitting there just thinking, and I'm just like, yo, the niggas I fucking run into, bruh. The niggas I fucking run into. And at that point, I made a conscious decision to never text him again. The issue was, he was still going to be working at my job for a little while until his military job popped up. So every time I would see him at work, I would say hi, we would chop it up and everything. Whenever he would ask me to go out, I would kind of make excuses on why I can't go. But sus, that shit turned me the fuck off. Like, I was like, oh my God. Foot fetish is one thing, peeing on you is a whole fucking nother thing. So I was like, this some Sex in the City type shit. This some fucking, I don't even know, bruh. This some fucking, I can't even call it hood rat shit. Hood niggas ain't doing this. This some fucking freaky dicky white Caucasian shit. Like, no offense to my Caucasians, but I was just like, what the fuck? And yes, you guys, that is my story. That is my sorrow. I don't know how the song goes. That is my story. Some. But yes, that is my story time on the time that I peed on the guy. And I was very like embarrassed to tell the story on here. But boy was just like, tell the story because it's hilarious. So you guys, like if you found this story funny, leave a comment below if y'all ever did something weird like this, peed on someone, or even dated a nigga with a foot fetish, or even anything like bondage. Leave a comment, subscribe, tell people to watch my stories, and thank y'all for watching.